Hi, everybody. Well, as many of you know, I have had some medical issues lately again. History of medical issues the past 8 years now, where I just had my 9th cancer surgery. And one of the things that I've been contemplating is getting down to the basics of I'm going to my bucket list areas. I want to travel to those places I keep putting off or dreamed of going and doing. And I just discovered something that's right near my house. So yes, my bucket list right now is places like Africa, doing a safari. I've got to get to Antarctica, but I got to be a lot healthier than I am right now to go on an Antarctic cruise. And other things that I really want to do, I'd like to go to the ice hotel in Sweden and stay in a hotel built of ice. They also have one in Quebec City as well, but I want to go to the original one out in Iceland. And I also want to go to Finland and do the original dome hotels. The original, this is where you're supposed to be able to see the northern lights in the wintertime almost on a regular basis. And I've been interested in this ever since I watched a video from Sofia Nygaard and her husband who went out there, and they also did the ice hotel as well. And I like their travel videos. Their other videos are dress ups, or we mixed all of the makeup that we bought at this store, hundreds of makeup into one and created this, those kind of videos. But their travel videos to me are really interesting. They've done Vegas, they've done the Iceland Hotel, they've done the Blue Lagoon in Iceland. I enjoy them. And they did the Finland dome hotels, and I've been interested in them. And of course, the big thing there is you're going to be there in winter. It's going to be cold. And you're going to be in a big huge parka the whole time you're there, but you're going to get to see the northern lights, and maybe just right in from your bed, just looking up at the northern lights. That sounds amazing to me. And I was showing a friend of mine this, and I was saying, this is where I want to go maybe next year when I'm doing the river cruises. I have Christmas market river cruises next year, maybe in November. Before that, I will go to these two places, the ice hotel if I'm healthy enough, and the domes in Finland, and see if I can see the northern lights. That sounds really cool to me. And she goes, well, there's a dome hotel right here in about an hour and a half outside of Ottawa. And I said, what? She goes, yeah. She says, you're not going to see the northern lights, but it's individual dome and chalets. It's at a 5-star resort here in Quebec in Mont-Tremblant, which is about an hour and a half to 2 hours outside of Ottawa. And I said, I know there's a hotel there, because it's a big ski resort area, but I've never heard of these dome hotels there. And apparently there's a ton of them, right? There's some in Utah, there's some in Texas, there's some outside of Toronto. But I've never heard of one near me. And so I started investigating it for a little getaway. As you saw that when I went down to Kingston and stayed in those fantasy suites for a couple of days just to see what those were all about again. And these dome hotels in Mont-Tremblant kind of look amazing. And there's a whole variety of them. There's one that's called the Snail Dome. They have glass domes. They have tent domes. They have one that's called a Mickey Dome. They have one that's like 3 little domes together, and there's multiple bedrooms in it. So they have a whole variety of things. They're, the standard dome room is anywhere between 450 square feet to 700 square feet. They come with a kitchenette, shower, TV, your bed. It's a luxury area, stay. And you're nearby the resort area, which has 2 restaurants. One's a sushi restaurant, one's a bistro. They're both very highly rated. dining experiences, and when I looked at the prices, I can see, yep, they better be, because the prices for the food were pretty high. They also have a very high rated spa there as well. And I was looking at these and saying to myself, well, that would be a fun little getaway. A fun little getaway. And then as I'm filming this today, if you watch my video today at 12 o'clock, you'll understand why I want to get away from my house right now. Because something happened in my house last night that I hurt myself doing something that I've never done. And it was just an accident, a freak accident, but I re-injured myself last night. And so I'm looking for some place to get away and just get pampered. And just, you know, I don't have to walk up and down stairs. I don't have to prepare my meals. I don't have to, you know, I just want to lie back and relax. And so I started looking back at this resort and these dome rooms, and I decided I'm gonna go. I'm gonna book something next week, and I'm gonna go. It's a short drive, an hour and a half drive, but you know they bring the food to my dome. It's outdoors in the fresh air. It is a change of scenery from looking at the houses around my own house, just to get out and away from the area. Plus, I don't have to climb stairs where I'm going. I don't have to prepare my meals or anything. I don't have to stand for long periods of time. I can just lay back and relax on my injury. And I've always, you know, I kind of wanted to stay at a dome place before just to see what they are. And they look really, really nice. Don't get me wrong. These look really, really nice. And right now it's off season, right? It's right between being warm and cold. And so it's wet and rainy. And a lot of people won't go because some of the activities that you can do around there, like horseback riding and zip lining and hiking, this isn't the best weather to do it in, so it's off-peak season. And it's probably about half the price right now of what it would be if I decided to go in June, July, or August, if not more. So yeah, I think I'm gonna book these places. I mean, they even come with a sauna, just like on the deck, as well as a hot tub to just sit, soak, and relax and take it easy. And after what happened last night, I kind of need it. So yeah, check out my Don's Family Vacation videos for a bigger explanation of what happened last night. I put that out today as well, but this one comes out first. And so something new that you can look forward to seeing, something a little different. If you've ever wondered what staying at a dome hotel is like, well, I'm going to show you one here in Canada. And they look a lot like the ones that you will find across North America and the United States and other places in Canada as well. They're pretty similar. So I think you would get a pretty good idea. So come and join me. We're going, apparently, I'm going glamping at a dome hotel.